Hey, this is Mr. Bubblz doing a quick video for Flankster for him to post on his channel of my Lord of the Rings and Hobbit area. He's got a lot of the same types of collectibles that I've got into a wide range of different statues for movies, everything. So I appreciate the fact that he does such a range of reviews of things that I might not otherwise get a look at before I decide to pull the trigger. So yeah, figured I'd share, let him post it, and see what you guys think. First thing over here on the left-hand side is the Queen Studios Balrog wall mount bust, I guess you'd call it. It's huge, it's got tons of great detail. The light up features top notch on it. I'll turn off the lights at the end here and show you a different look. But really great piece. Looks cool from all angles. Tough to mount, that's for sure. You got to make sure it's going into a stud, and it's super secure. I ended up running the wire into the wall there. It's coming down at the bottom and then plugged in. So try and do like a little cable management and keep it clean. Underneath that, these are just kind of some placeholders right now as I plan for some other pieces to be put in this area. But I'll just show them to you real quick. This is Sauron's gauntlet from United Cutlery, I think. It's actually really well done. Heavy metal, cool piece. This is a helm from United Cutlery. And then same type of thing, Sauron's helm. I'm getting the life-size Sauron torso from Infinity Studios, so I won't have a need for those two things anymore. So that'll be interesting to figure out where I'm going to put that and how I'll be able to make room for it. So coming over here, this is Gimli from Studio Oxmox. Some of their stuff is really cool, and like this Gimli's well done. I mean, the sculpture, the paint, everything's really nice. See the eyes, those like glass eyes. And then some of the other stuff they do is, definitely lacking in detail and not quite as nice. But I always like this piece, and got it about 9 years ago. Super hard to get a hold of. And there are mannequins that you put together. For anybody that knows about pinball, this is the Lord of the Rings limited edition pinball machine by Stern. You want to talk about a hobby that's probably worse than statue collecting is pinball. The mod style, or like the mods that you can put on these things are outrageous. You can go crazy, like hooking it into the electrical, like the handle here, that's a mod. This Sauron's eye there that lights up and gives you that look, that's a mod. That Path of the Dead, those are all mods that you install. Even that little volcano that lights up back there, that's a mod. That tower, this thing's loaded with them. That plastic there with the words in it, that's a mod. Different characters. So anyway, just a quick look at another super addictive space hog hobby. So in the middle, this is life-size Urukai Statue, again from Studio Oxmox. It's absolutely huge. I think it's 8+ feet tall. It's another one of those that's pretty well painted, sculpted and painted. It's got some neat details and battle damage. I think it's a cool centerpiece for this area. Behind there you can see other United Cutlery prop replicas. Some more details on the back. And again, from a pinball perspective, this is a more modern pinball machine. You can see it has the LCD screen in the back, which has some really cool effects. It's quite a step up from the dot matrix scores and all that type of thing. Has great animations, built-in speakers and subwoofers and everything else. So again, just another example of the hobby here. Over here, I've got a custom Goblin King. So this was a one-off commission that I had done years ago. It's got some really good detail. Give you a close-up of the eyes and just sores and kind of beaver-like teeth. Some of the other details. The texture in the skin. So this one actually came damaged when I finally got it. His whole chin was busted in. I had to find a local artist to repair it. So that was an adventure. Up here, it's a life-size Azog bust. Not sure who makes this. I actually found it on eBay and really liked the pose, and the price was right and it fit well in the collection. Wasn't silicone, but definitely really looked good. So I was happy to pick that up at a pretty good deal. So behind him, or beside him, is custom commission alerts. So this is by Jupe. It's definitely next level. Silicone skin, glass eyes. Yeah, he really does amazing work. And also by Jupe is this custom silicone bulb. Another really cool piece. The way he works with silicone and paints it and makes it look so grimy and lifelike is super impressive. Great guy to deal with too. Doesn't make you wait forever. And what he puts out is always top notch. So I was super happy to get this. And here we got one of my favorite pieces. One of the first ones that I got, actually. This was a life-size Gollum statue by Weta. So just, great sculpture, great paint. With the fish and, the rock that it's on gives a great look, like a natural stand to create this whole scene. Really like this. Then the latest addition to the collection is this Infinity Studios life-size ring Wraith bust. See, the sword goes pretty high. Just unboxed this yesterday. I've got him on a table here. I got to figure out what type of stand to build or buy, and I might tuck him in between Bolg and the wall, but sitting a little lower, or who knows, maybe over there by Gimli. But yeah, this is a cool piece. I mean, as most people know, there's a kind of a diorama on the inside, so you can check that out from the Weathertop scene. Putting it together was a bit of a pain in the ass. The bolts that go into the arms were way harder than they should have been. I mean, I have other Infinity Bus that were difficult, but this one was by far the hardest. But the end result, I think, is worth it, especially for, I guess, a bus that was $1,500. And it's huge by the time you put it together, and it really looks cool. I'll give you kind of a quick side view. So, yeah, I need to figure out exactly where he's going to go in this whole setup. All right, here's one more look with some of the ambient lighting in the background and kind of the cool lighting effect that comes off the pinball machines onto the statues. To include, over here with this Balrog Bus, this has got to be the best light up feature that I've seen in any type of life-size piece. I mean, it really, really looks cool. I mean, the way they've got the light coming through each of these small cracks and making it look like it's radiating heat and fire. I mean, super impressed with this. All right, so that's the quick tour of the area. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I got to figure out where in this whole mass of statues and pinball machines that life-size Infinity Sauron bust is going to go. And then maybe once I get that, I'll give an update somewhere and I'll call it done. I mean, we're never done, but I think I'll be as close as it gets for this area. All right, thanks again.